Hey, it's Maple. I'm here doing an update video. You know, I don't want to speak too loud because I'm tired, kind of sleepy right now. So if I kind of mumble, I'm sorry. And it kind of sucks, but my bad. So yeah, I'm here talking about 2021, which honestly, at this point, I never really considered doing a update video like the same way, But I want to change a few things this year when it comes to my stuff that I make, and that some people actually, enjoy and watch consistently, and I appreciate it. I've had a few different thoughts on, I'm gonna change because I want 2021 to be a pretty good year for me. I've had 2020 had me started streaming, and it maybe get on my shell a little bit, and I know like the taste of the joy of the social part of social media, I guess. But I have people like actively like with me, people to talk to and discuss things with, and to entertain and other stuff, and watch me play games, right? So I feel like this is a different kind of year, I guess, in my content than it was before, because before I was just making music videos or whatever for my own thing, maybe a meme every once in a while, for my own kind of enjoyment, which I still do, but it's kind of like I had a few people watching before, but now I realize that some people actually like me. So I might have to, I think I might accounts for a change. I also kind of want to have some growth, I'm sick of being at under 1,000 subscribers. Look, I know it's not about the numbers, but I want to grow. I do, because I it's kind of selfish to say, but I do want to have more people watching me, because I don't know, I want to make good stuff. And how do you get people to watch? Because maybe I could make all this great stuff, whatever, I have nobody watching, but it doesn't matter if nobody watches it, so it's different to me. So anyway, I have notes actually for this thing, which is strange for me because I never prepare for anything. But the first thing on the list, I made a Twitter. Probably if you cared enough, if you care, then you're probably already following it, but I'm mentioning it again because I might, I'm trying to make Twitter work. I'm trying to like cooperate with Twitter, right? Because I hate Twitter as a platform. It has issues, big issues. But now that I'm on it, I'm saying I might as well like using it. I'm not like gonna be begrudgingly using it all the time, and I am using it for views. That's my express purpose of making Twitter. Don't get it twisted. But I might as well have fun doing it, right? No point in not having fun. Communicate with other people I like. Make some friends, I guess. Maybe get a collab. I don't fucking know. But yeah, if I'm gonna have that platform, I might as well have that use it, right? So go follow me at Maples Milk. It's MAPLES_milk. Yeah, I post memes on there, hopefully, occasionally. I don't know how this Twitter thing works. If you have any things on how to work this Twitter thing, I'm being serious. I have no clue. They're the express purpose of getting fucking people watch my shit. So, I probably, doing research on that aspect of it, probably a good idea. So yeah, hopefully make some good stuff on there. Tweet about stupid shit. Interesting. But yeah. So next thing on the list, future YouTube stuff right here. I wrote it down. My YouTube channel, it's a thing I've had for years now, right? I've had ups and downs with it, of course, but I think that I'm in a place right now. I want to make bigger stuff a little bit, hopefully, but obviously making bigger stuff takes bigger time, maybe, and I'm not very patient, so maybe it might not work out. But and whatever happens, if I have to scrap stuff, whatever. But I did want to say that I was working on a video on Need for Speed Underground 2, which was a game that I played when I was a youngin' a lot. I have like fucking almost 20 gigabytes of gameplay on there, and I kind of want to make a script because I might as well do it if I'm gonna waste all that storage, right? I mean, I guess I use all that storage in the podcast too, but it's a different kind of thing, you know. But yeah, if I have all this storage on this game, I might as well finish. It's, you know, start making the video, right? But I could just delete it, and I mean, you're probably watching that right now. Presumably, I probably don't have to make, you know, probably not gonna record anything new for this just update video, right? But yeah, if you want to, I'd kind of want to know if you want to see that particular, because it's gonna be like, you know, like a little personal, you know, it's like, you know, it's like a video essay. Yeah, I always wanted to make a few video essays. I made one, but I mean, they're difficult to make. Writing a script is really hard. Editing the shit, making it look good. I have these big plans for making it look all dazzling and shit, but you know, I don't want to put all that work in for nobody to watch it. And I know it's cynical. It's like, oh, well, why would you think the content if you know, 15,000 likes to make this video? But I mean, in a way, it's like, I have all those music videos in the past that I worked like hours and hours on. It's like, I don't got a single comment on them. I'm like, wow, I'm like, sure, yeah, I have, you know, 100 views, which is, you know, all right, I guess. But it's like, I want to know that I have maybe an effect, you know, maybe you think oh, this is a good song, at least, or, you know, this is it's a game I should play, you know, oh man, I grew up with it too, you know. It's like, I don't know, if I put all this work into something, I don't want it to just go to waste. I want to put all the, you know, I don't want it to go to waste. And I know it sounds cynical, like, oh yeah, so a lot of the views, but at this point, I kind of do, I kind of do want to have growth. You know, stagnation isn't a place you could be. I like experimenting with stuff. Maybe go out my comfort zone a little bit, and you know, go expand. You know, that's what this whole internet thing's about, I guess. I don't want to be fucking dream famous or anything, but I do want to have, you know, a community, maybe a fan base, I guess, if we call it that. People to just, like, you know, come for me, I guess. So I do want to make bigger videos. I make bigger things, not productions, but I mean, you know, maybe something a little more dense than a meme or a 4-hour long podcast. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I do, but those memes, I was just saying, they do get views. They do sometimes they do blow up. I think my biggest, I think the videos on my channel are like memes, because, you know, I get it. I make them so they're short, they're punchy, they have a quick gag. They're easy to for YouTube to recommend to people. You know, I should probably consider making those more often if I care about that. But I only make them whenever I, you know, just like think of a funny gag. You know, it's just like, I don't make them just to make them. You know, you have to think of something that's funny. Like, I know I'm not fucking Conan O'Brien, but still, I mean, sometimes I come up with jokes, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna make a few of those. I'm gonna probably be on Twitter, maybe post them on YouTube, because YouTube, I mean, if anything, the algorithm's gonna help me more than Twitter's is, because Twitter doesn't have an algorithm, barely, and Twitter algorithm doesn't like, who clicks through your profile like, oh man, looks cool profile, I'm gonna go follow them on YouTube and on Twitch. Like, yeah, nobody does that unless you have a really cool profile picture, which you know, I appreciate the one I got. Shout out to my artist. I don't know if she wants me to like say it all the time, like how I'm not gonna dwell on it because, yeah, think too much about it. But anyway, yeah, thanks to my artist. Hey, whoever drew my profile picture on those sites, I appreciate it. I'm still kind of confused if she wants to be anonymous or not, you know. But yeah, 3 Twitch stuff. I never have a streaming schedule. You know that if you do watch my stuff. I mean, it's been like, consistently at a certain like area in the day, right? Depending on your time zone. But you know, it's probably gonna be like even more consistent because school takes priority over all this online shit. I'll be honest, because it's school. You know, that's my, you know, future maybe. Even if I'm going there for no goddamn reason, it's still a pathway to get a better career, right? So rationally, and I'm a rational person sometimes, that does take a priority currently. If I do have extra time, I'll go for it. But yeah, and if I do make bigger videos, that'll probably take priority over streaming too. Maybe depends on how that goes. Which I don't know. Just depends. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just switch it around. Like, I'll work on the video when I have time, and then streaming is like my thing. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah. But I always, I keep saying I do want to go expand my streaming stuff. Go a little like, be more entertaining. I don't know. Maybe do I don't know how to. I'm always trying to figure out how to like get better at the streaming thing, being entertaining, which I'm not good at it. I come in there half asleep playing fucking Mario Pinball. I'm surprised people stay for more than a minute. It's crazy. But it's interesting that people want to watch. I don't know. I'm always like it's like, yeah, I'm not like, oh my god, every single second is every single day. I'm like, oh my, praising God. I'm like, thank you for my 3 viewers. But no, I do appreciate people coming by. That's my thing. I just suppose play games, But I do want to. I don't know how this Twitch thing works, honestly. I'm still trying to figure it out. Trying to improve. Maybe again get more. I haven't done an official thing collab. Which, as a virtual streamer, it's a big thing in the culture, and sometimes I really I kind of feel different than all a bunch of VTubers, because I don't know, it just feels different. Like, oh yeah, I'm different, but I don't know, it just feels, I don't know, act different. I guess it's just different, But still, even if that's the case, I still want to get involved with the culture somewhat. It's like that's part of my brand, part of my streaming identity. I love my model. I love having I love streaming without just using my voice. I can stream with my model. She's beautiful. I like her. I spent a lot of time designing her, so obviously I'm gonna say that. But yeah. And speaking of my model, I wanted to, expand that a little bit, I wanted to make more creative stuff when it comes to, like, in general. I feel like, I used to have all these, like, big, not big aspirations, but, I always, like, think of scenes and stuff, but, think of scenes, think of, settings and things, and I kind of want to maybe make not a series, but maybe like a video or 2 thinking about some stuff. I hope I can learn Blender better. I have like the drive. I probably won't though. But yeah, I was thinking of making some shitty comics in MS Paint just to get my ideas out there, because anything's better than nothing, right? And I always, in a way, I kind of consider Maple-chan as a different entity instead of like being just me, but it's also just my personality in a way, It's a very strange dynamic, but it's how, because I use that model whenever I'm breaking the 4th wall here, I don't say, oh yeah, that's me. I say that's Maple-chan. That's a different character. So a separate entity onto herself, and you say her instead of he or them. Different entity. So I guess I kind of wanted to make instead of, I don't know, maybe comics, maybe something, video, whatever, kind of going into her distinct personality, or maybe myself under her personality. I don't know. It's like, it's different, but I mean, what I want to say is expand that a little bit, because I spent all this time designing this, and all the fan art people have given me has given me ideas for how to, genuinely how to like make this her own character, and I kind of like the idea of that. It's like 2D from Gorillas or something. Like, I'll say 2D and like the entirety of Gorillas. That group, they're like, yeah, I guess 2D, because 2D's Damon Albarn as a voice, but he's also his own distinct character. He's his own different person, because he also does 2 different voice actors, so it's different. But yeah. But yeah, I think that, you know, I was thinking of, you know, other character designs, but I'm not really good at drawing. So I literally, like, I have all these, like, I want to have all these tools, right? And I use Krita and fucking GIMP or whatever, Photoshop, some shit. And then I go back to MS Paint and fucking Mario Paint because I just can't deal with all the tools and layers and options, you know? I always feel really shitty when I draw because I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it right. But when I've used MS Paint, I can just blame my shitty drawing on the program. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, because I don't really have a passion for, like, 2D art or anything. But I do consider it very simple to jot down the stuff just as ideas, you know? So yeah, I want to make, maybe a comic or two. I don't know. It'd be interesting. Maybe post it on the Twitter. Get it? Twitter at maplesmilk_, maples_milk at Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. See, I hate it because Twitter is, if you're here and you're following me on Twitter, then you already, like, are doing what I want. But I mean, yeah, because I made the Twitter for the express purpose of getting people to follow my Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube. But which I'm, you know, again, I don't know how to do. But I don't really need you to follow. You can do it if you want. I don't care. Speaking of that stuff, Discord. I have a Discord, which I'm only gonna mention in this video because if I put in, like, random, like, I'm gonna put it in, like, certain videos with the Discord link. Because if I put in, like, random videos, right, then I don't want, like, weird people coming in just because, you know, they see a Discord link on this random meme or whatever. Specifically, I don't want kids coming in there. I just don't want to deal with that. I mention it all the time, but there's a reason. There's an actual legitimate reason. I don't want to deal with it. A whole lot of, you know, it's like people creeps out there. I don't want to fucking just stay out. And also, like, people, like, you know, just because, like, I know it's like, because, oh yeah, just because you're 17, you're not even close to as immature as you are as an 18-year-old. It's like, that's not it. But it's like, you know, at a certain age, you do kind of get a little bit more grasp on life and a lot of more, you know, worldliness about you, even if you just, like, you know, you're just mature, obviously. So, you know, some people I genuinely just don't like hanging around people just, like, really immature. I mean, I know I can be immature and stupid, but I mean, like, I don't know. This is how a lot of, like, bullshit comes up, you know? It's how a lot of drama comes up. You just deal with people just, like, legitimately just immature, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, there's a reason I have it as 18 plus. It's not just, like, arbitrary, alright? I must let's do a soundtrack while I'm doing this. Yeah, on loop. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not arbitrary. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, it's probably in the description. That'd be cool. Because, you know, all the video stuff, all the videos are automatically posted there. When I stream, it's on there. I don't feel like to post it on Twitter all the time. Probably won't. You know, other people are there. I want to build a community a little bit. Hopefully I can, like, make people that come out of their shells a little bit. Probably not. It's gonna take some time if I do that, but it's, you know, it's interesting if that happens. You know, if people make other friends on that Discord server, that'd be very interesting. But, you know, that's only and I love how I'm mentioning this as if, you know, people who are watching this are not already, like, on this doing this stuff. But, you know, maybe there's, like, a chance that, like, at least one person's like, oh yeah, I didn't know you had Discord, and I'm an adult, you know, so might as well go on there. Yeah, it's like, you know. But yeah, also movie night. Might do a movie night, Maple movie night sometimes, which is cool because I like watching movies, and we watched Perfect Blues one time, and it was really interesting. And it was a really good-looking movie, and everyone who was there was like, "Oh, this movie's so good! I'm glad I watched it again." I'm like, "Oh yeah," or "I'm glad I watched it for the first time." Like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So, you know, go there for that. Yeah, you can talk to me. Isn't that great? That's just amazing. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's it about that. 5, stagnation. So basically the same thing of other stuff, right? The other 2 things I mentioned. I don't want to stagnate. I feel like, you know, even like before I made the channel, I was always thinking, like, if I made a YouTube channel, I'd want to have variety, right? A lot of variety. a lot of different aspects to it, you know. And I know having a consistent, the thing is, I want a consistent format for the case of, you know, gaining a consistent viewer base, because I just realized that every YouTuber I watch, every thing I watch, they have a consistent brand or format or, you know, thing about them. You know, like, you don't go to Critical to see like highly edited, you know, reviews on soap. You know, you don't go to JonTron to see podcasts. You go to them for there's particular stuff of video, right? And they have their niche. So in a way, I do want to find a niche, because that's how, you know, you carve out a specific thing people watch you for. I wish that my niche could be my personality, but maybe it's not, you know, big enough for that, and it's fine. And no matter what, you have to have a niche just to have people like come to you for a particular thing. But even that, I don't want to get into a place where I am completely stagnant and completely in the, like, oh, I only do one thing. You know, I feel like that'd be like boring, or maybe it's not. But I do, like, you know, like I do right now, I'm doing random shitty memes. I do post music on there. I do the human talk stream clips. The occasional highlight whenever I get to editing that. I had one in the works, but I think I might just scrap it. I was gonna do one for the karaoke stream I was gonna do, but I just like, fuck it, you know. That was a fun stream. I want to do a VOD channel. VOD channel's too much upload time for like basically like, who watches VODs, dude? Like, when people watch VODs, just try to find stuff just like to make you look bad. I mean, but yeah, I mean, like, watch VODs after, like, you know, if it's on Twitch still, then like people like, you know, can still like watch. Oh yeah, I missed the stream, might as well watch it. You know, I'm going for a run, why not? But you know, if you keep it there for like eternity, I don't know. There's like really like, who's watching that? You know, like that's. I know no one was asking for that, but I'm just like thinking off top. But yeah, other thing. But yeah, I don't want to stay stagnant. I kind of want to expand. Like, you know, I don't know. I want to grow this year. That's the gist of this, what I'm saying. But yeah, I did already say that I want more make more creative stuff. Hopefully I can, you know, get that out, some ideas. But if it comes to fruition, if it does, it's cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever. So my music sucks, maybe. Why did I write that down? Well, okay. So I guess my music kind of might suck a little bit. I was working on, you know, tracks. I was working on an album. I want to make it a big surprise, but I don't like, who cares? But it's very like, sometimes I feel like, oh, I feel good about it, because it's like I've had these tracks working for like months now, right? Like, they're not like amazing tracks or anything. It's like that. It's like occasionally, like, oh man, I think of like one thing to sample. Like, okay, let me make a beat out of that, and it sounds okay. It sounds good. And then I'm like, okay, let me just not make another track for like 2 months, and then just like come back. Like, if I release all the ones I have now, I probably have like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes for it, maybe. Like, you know, hopefully it'd be that much. But yeah, so if I do end up releasing that, it probably wouldn't have anything like too great. It'd probably be, you know, maybe hopefully fun to listen to. And keep your expectations low. I think it was alright. I think it's pretty good. But you know, just in case you're not a fan of like video game sample beats, then keeping your expectations very low. So don't get your expectations high, I guess. But yeah. Also, it's very easy to go like a lot of time whenever you're talking, just talking. Because people do these update videos that are like, you know, punchy 10 minutes on. Like, oh man, I could just drone on for like an hour. But yeah, my music sucks. Maybe, I guess, maybe it does. I just feel like in the back of my mind, I kind of feel a little bit like, oh, it's no like fucking Radiohead. I'm not Jay Dilla right now. You know, I'm not Madlib. But I guess I'm just making beats or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I do it, but I do wish I could make more dense songs. I guess not dense, but I guess, yeah, dense. You know, songs with just could sing better. Wish we could like play guitar. You know, I don't really find like that as a priority or anything. It's like a side thing. And I don't really, but I do think that if I did make good music, then I'd, that'd be pretty cool. That's my gist. It's like, okay, if I did make it, that'd be pretty cool. So I'm like, but yeah, I definitely feel like leaning on samples. To be open about that, I'm very, very open. Very leaning on samples. Not very good at composition or playing any instruments anymore. But I probably could get more like weird or work on my beats a little bit more experimental, but for what it is, it's looking good right now. I need to go find. I can make my own cover, maybe buy one, but that costs money. So yeah, if I do, a lot of the times it's actually gonna be spent seeing if I can make an album cover. If I spend all this time on the album, I might as well make a good cover, right? Or order a good cover. Just whatever. And also outside of the music, but I mean that's part of the music, Like you listen to like an album, look at the cover while you're listening to it. It's very important to have that cover be pretty good, But yeah, I want my music to be better, but it's like it's a minor thing, It's like a minor thing. It's a side thing, I think. But I do enjoy making it sometimes. That's my thing. So if I release more, that'd be cool. I don't really care about the reaction because I'm just like releasing it just to release it, whatever. But yeah. So 6 hopes and dreams. I'm not gonna edit all this. I'm not gonna edit like this shit too much. So I'm pretty sure I'm just like video footage and maybe like one text pop up or something. I don't really care that much. I'll make it as easy as a fucking commentary video, But yeah, so hopes and dreams. One of my hopes, right? In general, I do want this channel to get bigger and my Twitch to get bigger. Twitter, I don't give a fuck about, but I think that'd be cool if that got bigger too, just for like the sake of saying I have it and the sake of like connections, right? Yeah, I should talk to people more about like who I already know. I just talk to them more, but I love how I say them as in like as if none of the people who I like talk to are gonna watch this at all. See, this is like me talking to myself, so it's kind of like a weird perspective. So I know this is gonna be in a video form, like as on YouTube, right? So it's just a different perspective, I guess. But yeah, even if I do have people, I do want to have more people who are talking to other people, and that's my whole thing about it. I want to make a community, I guess, because that's what's important on in this whole online thing. You kind of lose sight of that looking at the numbers, and it's really hard not to look at the numbers. It really, like on Twitter, just during Twitter, really easy to look at the numbers, really easy to look at the engagements or whatever the fuck, and that doesn't do shit for you. It doesn't do anything. It's really easy just to get like caught up in all of that, and I don't know, lose track of yourself, really. So I think community of people like talking and discussing, just having like genuine friendships or whatever from this online adventure we're having all together is really the most important part. I think that I do want to make get big on Twitch. Not big, but like obviously I don't know if I want it to be a job. I know it's like wishful thinking at this point, but if I don't know, I feel like if I put in the work, I think it's possible. Honestly, it's really just like a matter of if I do the thing right and I get lucky. I think that's like, I'm optimistic at this point. I'm optimistic because what's the harm being optimistic? Worst case, you get a little disappointed, and being pessimistic, you like stay disappointed no matter what. So if I don't get above maybe 250 followers this year, it's whatever. I don't care. And if I become fucking Dream in the next 6 minutes, I don't know. I keep saying Dream. If I become fucking yeah, I guess you dream because he got a rapid growth. If I come dream in like 6 minutes, right? A massive fan base of adoring fucking adored fans and teenagers and shit. That'd be whatever too. But it's about making that, you know, making all of it come together, making, you know, making a community, I guess, people who could also be less lonely. Because the whole reason I started streaming, and I know streaming is like it wasn't like my main thing technically. But it's kind of, actually, you know what, the weird thing is, I started streaming in what was it? July, right? I started streaming in July, and I have around 200 followers there, and I have like 200 something, maybe almost 300 subscribers on YouTube. So, in the months that I started streaming, I've gotten more, you know, not followers. Don't really. It's not. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But it's like also like it's perspective, right? I have as many followers as I have on YouTube or whatever, on Twitch. So, and I'm pretty sure some people who like know me from Twitch went back to my YouTube and subscribed. So it's kind of like, it's kind of a weird thing where it's like that makes more sense to pursue in a way. It's very interesting. It's kind of like if you're on a Twitch, you're more engaged than the average like YouTube subscriber, I guess. You know, you gotta keep saying hit that bell. But on Twitch, you know, if they know, you know, if they have time, they will just come to your stream or whatever. Like, oh yeah, because you know you kind of get to know them a little better in the more personal aspect, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I do think that I want to reach those follow goals because I want to play Mother 3 again. I realize I haven't played in years and years. It's been a while since I played it, so you know, I don't know, share my shit. I know I don't need to beg you to fucking share my shit, but also like that's how you get people to you know, actually do it. You know, you're not gonna get anywhere without asking. So if you want to, you know, share my stuff, I probably should make more you know, content related to my streaming stuff, or stream more often, I guess. But yeah, that's my goal. I want to make it was 500 followers. That's cool, whatever. Yeah, so I get more, so I can play my favorite game again, because I made it a follower goal, and now I'm kind of like stuck because I really want to play that game. But yeah, what other hopes do I have? Yeah, making more friends. That's really the thing about it. Or at least having people to talk to. If I just go on, like, if I just go, I want to be able to just go into a VC at like a random time and have someone in like, oh, yo, what's up? I guess that's kind of like a thing. I know it's kind of weird. It's like having just people like, oh man, I need to go in there. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just do that and like, you know, make good conversation that kind of gets me entertained for a little while. I don't know. It's a weird thought. That's just kind of my thing. And looking at the thing, it's kind of, audio's probably a little low. My mic's been acting weird recently. Like I'd be like literally sitting up on the mic, and it's still, the volume's still fucking low. But yeah. What else did I want to say before I leave? I hope 2021 will be a good year. I have to work to make it a good year. I know. It's my channel. It's my stuff. So I literally peeked the mic and it's not even going, whatever. Yeah, it's my stuff. It's my responsibility, and it's not on you. But I'm just making sure that you know what my things are here, or my ideas are, my brain is. Because if you're watching this, you presumably care about me on a slightly deeper level. I'm still, or you know, I'm a content machine that you look at at the very least, right? So I know that I'd like, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. But make sure you drink your water. Make sure you stay healthy. It's really important that you stay healthy. Mental health is important too. Talk to somebody, you know. I really do gotta do that. And I don't know. Take care of yourself, I guess. I know that's kind of weird for me to say, to you, but you know, take care of yourself. Try. I wish I had a better conclusion to this, but I guess I'll just, you know, see you around. Like, comment, and subscribe. No, it's stupid. But it fucking works too. I hate it. But yeah, I don't know. Do what you want. And look out for more me later. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.